PS Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3 Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. You see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it, man. Listen, man, it's been what now? Almost going on 2 weeks now since the Older Gods, Wu-Tang Clan had a song called The Older Gods. The Older Gods put me on. Had to rock this, maintain 360, long live prosperous. That's when you think of Lux and Mook, I can just think of the song The Older Gods. Walk up in your studio, smack your engineer like Ghostface said, and I could use that analogy respectfully to New Jersey Twerk and Hitman Holla. They were the engineers respectfully in this analogy, right? But there's a lot of things that I've been looking at the landscape of battle rap and to see the older guys, because it's always, listen, you heard Smack say on the intro when he introduced Loaded Lux and New Jersey Twerk, he basically said Smack DVD versus URL, and that's how this battle was being called, right? And you go back to Mook and Hitman real quick. The funny thing about Mook and Hitman and Lux and Twerk, I feel like the culture was picking Mook to be Hitman, and on the other side, it felt like there were more people picking New Jersey Twerk to be Loaded Lux. And then you talk about New Jersey Twerk and Hitman Holla, two guys who are electrifying, two guys that, if you want to talk about his performance stuff and everything like that, and I stand by this, man. I think Hitman and Twerk should be, after Twerk battles Easy to Block Captain and stuff like that, I still want to see Hitman and Twerk. I don't know. I see people talking about retirement talk with Hitman. Hitman, you can't. Come on, bro. You still putting numbers up on the board. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. You still got battles out here, dogs. Like, we're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. Still, Hitman Nitty, Hitman Lux. I'm not down on Hitman and Lux battling. I know y'all would say, oh, Lux just be Twerk. What is it? I'm just not down on that, bro. You know what I mean? Now, the Mook and Hitman thing is funny, right? Because let's look at this right quick. In a 7-day span, both Murda Mook and Loaded Lux won their battles, right? Like I said, I did not see that happening at all. And an interesting thing about these battles and these wins that these gentlemen have is their opponents. Their opponents. I've heard the last couple of days people saying references like they were overthinking the battle. I've heard a lot of vets, the battle rappers especially, say this about these battles, how when they talk about Twerk and they speak about Hitman, they saying what got them to get these battles and the reason we like these brothers so much when they perform on stage is the superpowers that they have. And they did not execute their superpowers in this battle, right? I always say this about Mook and Hitman, and it's going to resonate with me for the whole year in this department. It's not even about Mook winning a battle, y'all. It's him taking the powers that Hitman Holla has, which is the performance, and you got people chanting things with Mook and stuff like that. Did not see that happening at all. It's almost like Mook played a mind game with Hitman, and his whole thing was, I could rap better than you. You can't rap with me, dogs. Like, you can't rap with me, Holla. And I'm not trying to be Hitman Holla psychologist for a second, but it felt like Hitman Holla went into this battle like, okay. And then on the flip side, it's Hitman, and I mean this respectfully, was Hitman damned if he do, damned if he don't. Because guess what? And this is why Mook is smart, because if he goes in the bag that y'all want him to do and goes heavy in the performance bag, bring our show out, then what happens? Y'all might not like it. It's quick to say that, we got to look at it on the flip side of this also when y'all get on him and holler respectfully. Yes, he didn't do his performance bag and everything like that, but didn't y'all want to see him rap? That's one thing I would bring to the table to ask the culture. And also, if he would have done the performance thing, the remix and all this, right? Would the culture, would the people in the building, would they have loved it like they have in the past? Or did Mook play a mindfuck game already with the culture like, yo, you got to rap with me? This is where it gets dicey. You know? The Twerk situation is a bit different. I'll get on Twerk in a second. So, for Murda Mook, and my thing is this with Murda Mook, it's always been like this with Murda Mook, even when we had back and forths throughout the years, stemming from 2011, back in Battle Rap Arena days. But I always wanted to see him battle the competition he's battling now. No, and, as an old head, me saying this, I always wanted to see him battle the Averbs, the Calicos, those guys and stuff like that. Always like, all right, Mook, it's one thing you come into battle rap, you go into these events, but when you gonna rap though? That was my whole thing. I got tired of seeing Mook on stage. Just want to hear the brother rap. You know what I mean? Like the Iron Solomon performance on his comeback. It wasn't like Loaded Luck's comeback when he battled Calico. It's totally different. But did Mook win the battle? Yes, he did, convincingly too. So I got to throw that caveat out there also. And also the thing with Mook for me was learning this era of battle rap. How these brothers formulate their rhymes, the battle rap flow, and stuff like that. That's what I wanted Mook to see. And the brother's getting better and better. I'm not going to lie to you. He is. And then you got to think also, after Mook beats Hitman, I'm not saying there's pressure on Lux, but it's like, all right, I'm pretty sure Mook and Lux conversations are like, Mook is like, okay, beloved, I handle my business. What are you going to do now? I went to Houston and did what I had to do. Now, are you going to go to London and do what you got to do? Now, here's the thing about the road wins. We got to talk about the road wins for these brothers. Listen, Hitman Holla is not from Houston, Texas. But I did not expect Murda Mook, a New Yorker, people say Mook's best battles are only at the crib. He's killing those conversations slowly killing those conversations about his style of rap and what he brings to the table. It won't go over in the building in certain cities. We can kill those conversations now, bro. That kind of conversation doesn't even make sense. Also with Lux, with the Lux side of things, he goes to Cali for the first time, loses against Geechee Gotti. Let's make sure we remember that. He loses against Geechee Gotti, right? And I think the Houston battle with Verb, some people had that debatable. And then, what did he battle? Rum Nitty. I forgot what city battle Rum Nitty, but the Rum Nitty battle did him justice, I think, also. And also now going to London, England. Now, Twerk's whole thing, and I remember him speaking about this battle in terms of, I've been to London before. This is first time here. But on the come out, though, and I'm not saying this is the tail of the tape, however you slice and dice it, but I'm not saying when Twerk came out, he didn't get love, because he got love, but Lux got a lot of love on the walkout, man. I be paying attention to shit like that. I'm not saying it's going to make you win a battle, because I watch Stumbles get mad love coming in the building against Kid Slade, and that didn't matter a damn thing. It didn't matter a damn thing. And then you go to Lux and Twerk. Like I said a second ago, I felt like a lot of people picked Twerk to win this battle. And I'm not mad. I understand it, right? Twerk just beat Mook. Respectfully, I had Twerk beating Mook. So, can Twerk finish the pie of battling Harlem dudes? Still ain't battle Sean yet, but I would like that to happen. Whatever. The Clips battle, however you call that. But his track record against Harlem ain't that bad, Now, every brother that I've interviewed, from young Eunice, A. Ward, Fonz, I made sure I asked all three of these brothers the same question in terms of, was it jet lag coming from your respectful cities and then flying into London and stuff like that? I'm not saying some brothers' energy was off. Eunice got to set the night off, so his energy was high. But I'm saying as the night, because it's nighttime over there, I don't know. Some people said it messed with them. Some people said it didn't. It doesn't matter. You still got to. Some people also say it doesn't matter. You know what it is, right? Somebody got to win the battle. But Twerk just seemed off. And once again, the same way I said I was shocked that Mook beat Hitman Holla in certain departments, I was also shocked that, I picked Lux to beat Twerk, but I was surprised in this department. in terms of haymakers in the building. Because when you go back to watch Lux and Twerk, you don't catch everything Lux says in the first watch, bro. Sometimes not even second watch. How this brother raps, man, but it was connected in the building. And I was just shocked that Lux dominated the way he dominated. Going into roasting session, I didn't know that Lux would be in that bag. He'll have roasting sessions where people are saying what else, you know, and Lux is asking, y'all me to finish? And they're like, no. And he goes back into the roasting. I didn't see that happening at all. Also, haymakers. That is one department I did not see. I thought I would see Lux do when it comes to New Jersey Twerk. Now you got Lux beating Rum Nitty, and you got Lux beating New Jersey Twerk. That's very telling, bruh. You got Murda Mook beating Arsenal. What's the movie? I got a brain fart now. Arsenal, Tay Rock, pardon self. Tay Rock. Why the fuck I'm missing somebody else, man? Jesus Christ. Tay Rock. Boom. I don't know why I got a brain fart right now in Mook's battles and shit like that. He beat Tay Rock. He beat Geechee Gotti. He beat Arsenal. This is a big win. I feel like I'm missing somebody else, though, in the pardon self, y'all, but I just feel like I'm missing somebody else. But the point I'm making, Mook and Lux have looked really good in these battles. And as much as you young cats, from young fans to young bloggers to anything young attached to you people in the culture, they don't like the fact these old niggas win these battles. You just, they're not happy at all. Shout out to my guy Frank White, but these niggas are not happy the old niggas win these battles. Imagine if Hitman and Twerk would have won their battle, even though Hitman's not really, he's not a new nigga though. But Hitman and Twerk, especially Twerk, wins these battles in a fashion, in the same fashion that their opponents did. What would the conversation be then? You gotta think, watching these battles, guys like Goods, DNA, those guys, you know what I mean? I would say Charlie Clips, but I just don't think he's ever motivated, so we're gonna throw Clips' name out there. Those guys watching Lux and Mook are motivated and happy. Guys like Swave Sever, happy. That's, you know, Shine, like Verb, like those brothers are, you know. Well, we know why Verb is happy about Mook and Hitman and stuff. We already know what that is about. But, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like Twerk and Hitman also, both these brothers, they got neutralized in this battle, man. And it's almost like, and I've been saying this for a couple of days now, to go to the Twerk and Lux battle. As dope as Twerk is fire, phenomenal. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not, I don't want to get it misconstrued. Like, you can lose a battle and still be that guy. You just weren't that guy in this particular battle, but Twerk is still a talent. Twerk is still that dude. Let's not get that twisted. All right? Like, and I know how this culture is, that Twerk losing to, because it's funny, right? And I've said this before. I felt like a lot of people pick Twerk to be Lux. But you know how the culture is. You lose a battle, and you got a battle coming up, easy to block captain. Now you're going to have more people shifting now to the easy side. Now, you know, And I would say this, Twerk, you cannot afford to go 0-2. First of all, for Cody implications and everything like that. And you just, for battle rap mental psyche, well, to lose a Lux and lose easy to block captain, Twerk, ooh. I don't think that's just not going to be I don't think that's a good look. You know? But yeah, these brothers got neutralized almost. It felt like Twerk would just shoot a pistol and it would just bing, bing, like respectfully. And the Lux impersonation was just, I know some people say he got the second round. It's debatable, but you got some people. The thing about Mook and Lux in this, I got both these brothers winning 2-1. But we're not going to act like there's not a percentage of people out here that got Mook 30 and Hitman and Lux 30 and Twerk. There's people out here that got it like that. And I understand on the flip side, sometimes we want to give the pity rounds and everything like that. So we'll give somebody a round. But on the flip side also, that person could have really won that round, you know? So it's weird how that dynamic works when people say somebody got 30, those are 2-1. The decide is picking it, you know, you gotta get that person around because they lost two, they down 2-0 already or something like that. You know, but whatever. You know? And an honorable mention also, let me give an honorable mention to Arsenal also. I think he's rejuvenated also. Had him beating Jazz. I had Eunice beating Arsenal, but let's not act like some people don't have Arsenal winning that battle. And Arsenal wasn't bad. And the thing about, I know some of y'all would say Fonz and Tay-Rock was the battle of the night in Summer Madness. All I'm going to say is that when you go back to the game tapes, I wouldn't be shocked if some people have Eunice and Arsenal. And the reason I'm saying that, hear me out, is yes, I know Fonz's second round was the round of the battle, the round of the night. So that's going to hold extra weight. What's the next best round after Fonz's second round? To me, it's going to be Eunice's first round. His first round against Arsenal. The next best round after that, you could say go back to Eunice second round or Arsenal's third round. To me, I got Tay-Rock winning the battle, but I didn't think he had dominating rounds. His first round was his best round probably because he lost the second round. The third round, all he had to do was coast. We can make the argument his third round was his best round too, though. But and I'm gonna give Rock his flowers too because he battled the night before against Busy Bond. But that's dangerous, Tay-Rock. I know you've done that before with Loso and A Ward. He battled back-to-back nights. And the funny thing about those battles, I know people give Rock love for those battles as they should, and I think he might have won fan votes. But respectfully though, I had Loso and A Ward beating Tay-Rock in back-to-back nights. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I did. You know what I mean? So, but the older gods, man, back to the older gods, Murda, Mook, and Loaded Lux winning these battles. All this conversation, niggas are saying that these old niggas can't rap, they can't hang, get them up out of here. And then you have Lux and Mook beating two powerhouses. Two dudes that, let's be honest, a lot of people ain't beat Hitman Holla. Before this Mook battle, his last clear loss, clear. I ain't talking about, you said if it's debatable. I'm talking about clear. Because some people got Hitman beating Hustle. Some people got Hitman beating Geechee. Some people got Geechee beating Hitman. Some people got Miss Hustle beating Hitman. But he lost it. And the same thing with Ill Will. But his last loss like this was against Easy the Block Captain. You know what I mean? So, and it's going to be very interesting to see the footage of Twerk and Lux. And I'm going to say this again. Lux is my favorite battle rapper of all time. But I don't know, man. You got to go back and watch the battle, though, and everything. I think Lux was very good, very good. It's Lux. I've seen better Lux, though. But the thing about that is when you go back and listen to him, that third round by Lux is crazy, though. I don't know if y'all spin the block back on the back. Lux third round, bruh. I don't know. Just the dynamic of Loaded Lux, who's like a god, his aura and battle rap people talk about, right? For him to go like this to New Jersey Twerk, it just looked like a big brother or a uncle talking to his nephew or his little bro. Like, yeah, nigga, you bigger than me, but you about to get these lessons right quick. Like, yo, dog. I'm serious, my nigga. Shout out Lux and Mook, man. For real, for real. They probably laughing right now somewhere at home when my niggas like, man, look at these niggas, man. Respectfully, man. But maybe they've learned it now and they understand what it is. Hopefully it rejuvenates other battle rappers who, you know. Somebody like Verb. I would love to see Verb get back in his bag. Like Lux and Mook are in a bag right now. I would like to see Verb get in that bag like these niggas and shit. Like in his bag. I'm talking about, and when I say you're bad, your bars are like wowing us. I want to see that. You know what I mean? So, it's your boy 3, man. Shout out to the Luck Child Mook, man. The older gods put me on. Maintain 360. Long live prosperous, man.